That drow, near, is going to be on his last gasp unless someone digs him out. Though, not necessarily our concern, of course.
Nasty way to go. Suffocating slowly under a ton of rubble. Not a fate I'd personally relish.
We need to get that near guy unstuck, or those gnomes are done for. Come on, focus.
This true soul near stuck behind a rockfall, is he? Forgive me if I'm in no hurry to go digging him out.
Greetings.
So, are we saving this Nier from suffocating or leaving him to die? I'm fine with either, naturally. The last thing I want to do is ruin these nails digging through rock. Gods, really? Oh, saving a drow I can understand, but saving gnomes? Oh. But if you insist on being a hero, I won't get in your way. Just don't expect me to help, either.
What are you looking at?
Go on.
What's a fort like this doing in the Underdark?
Reinforcements, huh? Let's see how long you last.
Steps are too big. Inhabitants were drow-sized at least. If you aren't here to inspect the stonework, then get lost. And if you are, well, I doubt you've got anything useful to say.
How peculiar. Smooth face, cobbled edges. They're a sign. They must be. A sun dweller in these parts. Look here, my topside friend. I need fresh eyes, and I doubt I'll find fresher. Peering into cracks and crevices in hope to find history's morsels. I have come up regrettably short. I hope you might see truths where I cannot. As rare as a smile in Sindelrin, you might say. But I've no skill for slaving. I prefer chisel to cane. But these learned eyes reach their limits, and so I must humbly request yours. The rock, the rubble, all of it, if I may be so bold. Take a look. Tell me what you see. And be thorough.
The statue's meandering curves and golden edges stand out against the weathered masonry behind it. Two styles, two eras. The statue was carved from newer stone and erected by latecomers to this ancient fortress.
Anything standing out?
Boulders and stone bricks of various sizes clutter the corridor, many split cleanly in two. Yet some walls remain fully intact. No quake brought these rocks down. They were smashed through in an instant. Something big charged through here. Something very big.
What do you think?
Several glassy stones stand out in the debris. Their borders are coated with tiny yellow crystals. The hottest of flames smoothed the stone and left sulfuric crystals behind. The fires of the hells have touched Grimforge.
Incredible. An entire history risen from dirt and debris. Picture it. An ancient city, hewn from the stone by disciples of Shah, later abandoned. Untold centuries later, a new tribe revives it. Fresh walls, fresh sculptures, until a great hell beast charges through, toppling the walls and crushing the people. That explains the infernal plate I found. Perhaps you might have use of it. But my work has only begun. There is more still to find. I must get to it.
Pleasure to meet a fellow academic.
What
a subject.
This
place brims with history. The most interesting secrets are
Absolutely
always lurking, just under the surface.
This again.
Yes, this again.
Tired. Sleep.
Rest, little one. But do not take long. I feel his shadow. I heard his name whispered. The rock shivers from the sound. The Ketheric Thorm.
Ketheric Thorm, the Absolute's chosen. Even in these depths, he has left his vicious mark.
Mighty elf, cloaked in darkness. 10 masters ago, and 10 more. But I remember. There was the work, and the blood. There was the Thorm's army. There was the Hell Beast that broke them. The Ketheric Thorm's name faded into stone until the Near came. I saw tusks and flesh, smelled fire and eggs. It came with the masked men, crashing and smashing. I know not, so I say not. Yet I hear his name again, said by the shadows. I outlived my mother, and her mother's mother, and many mothers beyond. Blessed to see many live, cursed to see many die.
Afraid of Thorm.
Do not think on it further. Rest. I will see you safe.
Oh, are those two still talking?
As you look at the skeletons, you realize they are all clad in the same dark armor.
Dark Justicia uniforms. These were Shah worshippers. The same as me.
Let us do what we can to avoid their fate, then.
Step carefully. There's a trap. Couple turns should do it.
The slaves.
Quit whimpering, or I'll take a slice off your haunches for my supper.
What's cooking?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Should be out on the hunt.
You, grab a cane and whip these droognin beasts into shape. That rubble needs clearing, and my patience is hanging on by an arse whisker. And it sounds like your arse wants for a lashing, the way you talk out of it. Something spooks the dumb shits. So stop your jawing and get to working. You got no need to know, and I got no need to tell. So get to caning or to leaving.
A slight glint catches your eye. Your eye finds the source of the gleam, a small mote of black metal, adamantine.
Stuff's no joke. Stronger than steel, rarer than mithril. It ain't mined, it's made. There's an adamantine forge back there, sure as shitting. Don't get any smart ideas. That forge is clan property. But get the beasts moving and I'll toss some coin your way. Droog, should have told you to piss off when I had the chance.
An adamantine
Swap my
forge.
cane for an axe.
Such would be a rare and valuable find indeed.
Never heard a crow thing that sounds like that.
If you ain't helping, piss off. Take a slice off your horn.
Bloody deep Rothay. All the hassle of getting them up here. Now they won't work. They're hungry. We feed them better than the slaves.
No! Too much yelling! Too much pain! All must die! Oh, death! Fire! I can smell it! It's too much! Too much! Anger! I can't hold it in! Yes. They made the pain. Now they feel it!
Bloody Rothay have lost it. Put him down! And the shark, too.
Death is but a word away.
Victory awaits. Taste my fury.
The past is nearer than we think.
A good night's sleep would do me wonders.
The walls are deep and lonely.
Grey One's gone. Good. We'll stay here until it's safe to leave. For killing Grey Ones? Yes, I will do this.
Something's off. Pure shadow. Be wary. This place is...
Enough time wasted. Battle awaits.
Be wary. This place is trapped. Step carefully. There's a trap.
Absolutely not. Free itself.
This again?
Yes, this again.
What brought it down, you think?
human.
You're the expert. Why don't you tell me? Found a way past the wall. Kane over last night, and he's still ain't the gnome bolted. Saw it myself. Friends. They didn't live here, though. Steps are too big. Inhabitants were drow-sized at least.
The skeletons.
Quiet. I'm thinking. Probably inhabited by whoever those skeletons were. They are.
Sharp as ever.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Defender of the people.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. Yeah, don't give me trouble now.
A steel mold, used in forges to cast armor and weapons. Gone with the weave. Oh, the iron is hot.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Curious mask. What's it doing here? This belonged to a Meragon, one of Hell's foot soldiers. was that watchword? Lux Splendor. Give a light spell a try. That should get us into that chest.
You got that right.
Why would gnomes make such a thing?
You're the expert. Why don't you tell me?
Shh. I can't focus with you breathing so close.
This ain't a show. Go make yourself useful or get lost.
Another scrying eye, same as the goblins had. Someone's watching.
Let's not make a scene, then.
The walls are deep gnome made. The chiseling is remarkably intricate.
Threading. Found a way past the rockfall is my guess.
You stare into the eye. Your reflection stares back. The longer you stare, the more uneasy you feel. There is a presence. You are seen. Your consciousness surges into the orb. First, there is blackness. Then, a pair of unblinking red eyes. Pain grips your skull as the eyes stare into you. Then, look away. The connection is broken.
Seen her run with a barrel under her arm. Just a small one, but enough to blow the drow out. Someone should grab it. Slaves are never gonna manage with pickaxes.
Can't go chasing maybes. The sergeant's our ticket in.
Or would you look at that, Kerr? Someone's having a listen.
A shiver runs through you. Your mind is awash with ancient resentments.
True soul, no less. What do you think, Kerr? Should we take Nir's debt off him?
The stench. All you twat souls got one. Some of us got a nose for it. If I didn't know better, I'd say a mind flayer shat a worm in your brain. Should split your head open and poke around in there if you lot don't pay up. You don't need to ask twice. Your blade ready, Kerr?
Drop it, Britvar. You chop this one, and Nia won't pay a damn copper.
Fine. Spill what you want, true soul, before I choke on your stench.
The shiver returns. This time it's colder, sharper.
The stench don't lie. You're one of them. Drugning true souls. Can still smell near from behind that damned wall. He stinks to the deepest hells, that's for sure. Could be you're right. In that case, want to earn some gold? Thrin's after the Absolute's glory. That's why she's got those slaves digging for Nia. But we ain't need glory, just coin. And Nia's got plenty. Help Thrin free Nia. Then you and my chums grind him up. Whatever the spoils, we'll drop you a fat cut. You in? Half? You drugnin. Fine. Half it is, but first, we need to take care of something. You've seen that weird orbi floating about? Knife it. And don't get caught. The cult watches through it, and we can't risk more twat souls showing up. You still standing about? Get on it. Some days back, a slave gnome bolted with smoke powder. Handy stuff. Her crew know more than they're letting on. See if you can get him to talk. Now move. You're hogging my air.
Your chum blows Nia out of there. What then?
Then I'll stick Nia up. Down.
Saw you arriving. Almost put a hole in your boat. Don't make me wish I had. Ugh. Off with you.
Well, my day just improved.
Thrin's in a right ball ache. That rubble ain't budging, no matter how hard she whips them gnomes. Neera's gonna be pissed.
What you want, anyway?
Here to yap?
Or looking to buy? Dry land means fresh stock.
What now?
The parasite stirs, but it's a mere tickle. You hear no thoughts or memories, just an echo of scars that never healed.
A true soul, eh? Useless wreck of a lookout could have told me. Glad you're here to take responsibility. Tunnels collapsed. Trapped true soul near. He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers. We don't get him out soon, it's both our heads.
It is Nia's head that concerns us.
Place is older than bone dust. Previous tenants left a trap. Dropped a shit ton of metal once we dug a ways in. Get near out, and you'll have the Absolute's blessing. No doubting that. Entrance to an ancient temple. General's orders, Nier said. Must contain something important. He got me to recruit non-believers. But not everyone's seeing the Absolute's truth. They don't get paid soon. I'll have a riot on my hands. That's so. Set it near the rubble and ignite it. That'll blow the drow out.
bugger off! You're distracting the slaves! They run, you're dead!
The gnomes speak in soft whispers, the words all but lost in the hot air.
I'll never get through. We need that smoke powder.
Philommene's gone, and if she's smart, she won't be coming back.
Tell the sergeant where she went. Beltron's still trapped with that maniac near.
Forget the smoke powder. They'd kill Phil on the spot. I won't let you do it.
Nothing. Just stories, I swear it. Please, stay your cane. We'll have True Solnir out in no time. She's all right. Thank the Stern himself. But the others... they'll die in that tunnel, if not by poison, then by Nir's hand.
So, you have the powder? My Beldrum will die back there. Blow up that wall, I'm begging you. Hurry! Our people won't last in that cave-in forever.
Near the rubble, a fragmented voice clutches at your mind.
A true soul. True soul. Finally, you must clear rubble, filling poison. Expedition. Passage trapped. Gnomes useless. Don't trust Burks. Get me out.
View through Nir's eyes is a blur. You only make out a bit of rubble and few moving figures. The blur resolves into an image. Two gnomes feverishly removing debris, while two others lie dead at Nir's feet, their flesh scorched by powerful magic. You sense Nir's frustration, tinged with rage, as the connection fades.
Didn't you hear? Choking. Dig out of here.
You sense Nir's frustration.
Ah, it's you. The mascot of my ill fortunes. Much as I'd love to chat, I'm not allowed social breaks. I came down here looking for Wulbren. I suspected he and his little friends might have come to this region. And I was right. But I was too late. Wulbren had already been taken to Moonrise Towers. The rest, put to work. You won't find a worse gaggle of rare-dwells than these Iron Hand gnomes. Except for Wulbren, desperate though his taste in companions might be. As I was contemplating his folly, I was spotted by a very ugly Dwergar. Now, I dig. It isn't good. I thought they'd be easy to outwit. I had an entire plan. Unfortunately, it didn't account for an army of mad Underdark cultists. Nor did I account for some captives to be trapped in with the Drow after the cave-in. Too many permutations. Quite the headache. Thank you. But I doubt the gods will hear you down here.
My sister's in there! Myrna! Myrna, can you hear me?
Yes, true soul?
That's so.
Go on.
Should get started.
Get
Out
back.
of the way!
One spark and it'll blow.
Blast the thing to bits!
Beldron, can you hear me? Beldron!
Finally! Worthless slaves! Your incompetence has been my ruin! Nier does not fail. You care for the weak, true soul. Most curious. And so you say. And yet the Absolute demands that I cull them. Thryn, carve out his heart and serve it to the Rothe. If he indeed is a true soul, let the Absolute save him. Damn right it's time. You owe my crew a 10 days' worth of coin, Nier, and the reckoning's come. You bargained with this wretch. How vexing. Nier is not without mercy, true soul. The rat has given you a chance to earn my favor. Strike him down. Prove your faith. Heretics. Let Nier be your end. Shindilrin's shithouse. You see it? Cockstench had a wriggler in his skull. All the more reason to clear out. Here's your cut. Extra too, like I promised. Clan, grab your gear, wipe your asses. Time I scrammed before more pricks from Moonrise Towers move in. Clan property. They come with us.
Speak up, Chief. You can't just let the clan keep them.
You got a point. Likely to be all hobbled up, what with the lashings. Gnome pricks! You're off the hook! Scram before I get my senses! Your brain going mushy, Shark. That's where those absolute freaks hole up. Goblins, drow, gnolls, even humans. Ain't no one they won't try to turn. The way I hear tell, some prick there calls the shots. The General, Nier called him. And there ain't no way I'm sticking around long enough to meet him. Please, we catch your scent. You'll get sliced before you can butt your left eye. Now lug your ass someplace else. I got to get cracking.
Well met.
You're covered in dust.
Please. Wait.
No.
Is that a bruise there?
My sister. Dead by Nier's hand. Myrna. I'm so sorry.
Tempers are rising. It's clear.
Not right.
Not everyone's.
I got big plans for us. Ain't no one stopping Clan Flameshade.
Damn drow. He did this to you.
Best keep your hands.
Invisibility.
nowhere near.
A thick layer of dust coats the bottom of the lantern. You see no burner or wick. It was not fuel that lit this lamp, but magic. This is pixie dust, used to illuminate a lamp, or left behind after a pixie's death.
Could have been you. I can't bear to think about it.
If that shithead falls, I ain't
Platform's covered in rust. Must be older than bone dust. What to do?
Centuries of blazing heat have smoothed away the plaque's inscription. Forge your blade in the fires and raise it in the mistress's name.
This must be the forge. What a sight to behold. No use. It's blocked. The lava's erupting. Better watch my step. Hope this ends well. By the hells! A lava elemental. No wonder the lake's so volatile.
The amulet is heavy, but holds a subtle warmth, like it was left under the sun. Suddenly, the metal surges with heat. You feel great power and an overwhelming urge to laugh.
Can thou endure?
The urge to laugh intensifies. Talking jewelry, that's hilarious.
Endure!
Your pure raw power rips through the urge to laugh.
Thou hast done well. For what is a laugh, if not one step toward madness? Thou art the one! Return me, take me home, and thou shalt glow with blessings. To thy granddaughter, Shira Clawen, serves Ilmata Shida. She waits in Worm's Crossing. Take me there, and thou shalt bathe in her golden gifts. Oh, thou shalt be blessed indeed. A ghost? I am sunlight on water, dew on grass. Sharons broke my body, but my spirit they could not. Well, not completely. Thou shalt return me home. It is written.
That thing's tainted. Better to leave it than bear a dead man's grudges.
Etched on its face is an image of the dawning sun. Beneath the rampant joy, you sense the monk's fear and sincerity. He doesn't wish to harm you, but that doesn't mean he won't. You recognize the symbol. It belongs to those sworn to Lathander, god of dawn and renewal. Whatever madness this spirit suffers was inflicted by Lathander's enemies, followers of Shah. And this madness may flow into you.
I shall walk with thee. I shall grant you my power. Done. It shall be.
Grimforge, not born here but tragedy.
Wish I had a bag of holding. Almost there. I just need to insert the mold. Did the trick all right. And down it goes.
Fancy their chances.
Weave, save me. I cannot take Victory is somehow.
The Guardian's fallen.
Should more than suffice. Just a brief respite.
Just when I was getting used to the sky again.
Fear not, Karlach. Sun, moon, and stars will still be there, waiting for us.
Meanwhile, this place is pretty spectacular, isn't it?
No book or painting could ever do its strange beauty justice. But perhaps our stories might, when we return to the surface.
These fungal spores are everywhere.
More are coming.
What in the nine hells is that?
They're coming. They're coming.
It said, they're coming.
They're coming. You're coming.
You are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sing many voices, the harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign, he has come. He is here.
The choir fades. A single melody rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The Sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
The parasite is quiet. You feel no bond with the creature. You detect a distinct quiver in every note. These creatures have experienced recent tragedy. Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the Sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The Sovereign expects you. Fungus and mold glaze the grotesque creature's face and body. A voice drifts into your mind as you gaze upon the misshapen servant.
Leave this one. Come to me. We must speak. Seek me. Seek the Sovereign. Seek me. Seek the Sovereign.
Can raise the dead. That's interesting.
In such environs, their efficiency is to be admired. Nothing goes to waste.
Seems the shrooms are letting in more people every day. You see a fella on his own on your way in. Dwarf. Balin's his name. Right now. Waiting for that idiot Balin's return. Less you've seen him, we don't have much to discuss. Bald, blue tunic, dumb as a stick. Like I told you already, I'm waiting for that lummox Balin. The rest is my own business. Where? Ah, never mind. Idiot's probably wandered someplace else since. You see him again, tell him to get back here to me. He's overdue as it is. My useless husband. Sent him for an errand. It's no surprise he's made a mess of it. Knock yourself out. But don't come begging for coin if you find him. You try to ransom him to me, you'll find yourself skint and stuck with a fat old lout. Balin, where are you?
Want Master back. He treats me good now. Doesn't kick me anymore.
You know, I've been...
I really thought Shadowheart a pity. It would have made for a fine night.
Greeting.
My...
Maybe the Mutants thought they were helping.
Seek me.
Still go back for the others.
Seek.
Our work is bigger than any one of us. Even more.
Damn it all.
It is not a gnome who stands before you, but a mere husk. It stands quietly, awaiting its Myconid master's command.
Whatever that thing is, it's not Thulla. She was the liveliest of us.
Sulla! We can't leave her like this!
Thank you. For saving Beldron, I mean. I just wish... Well, it's too late now. Thank you.
I knew little Fuller would survive all this, but not like that.
We've had some rest.
It's planting spores.
Maybe we can still go back
The
for the
Myconid
others.
means to raise the dead.
Lunkbug. Our work.
The Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. A droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze to you.
Flesh talker. I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
A violent vision grips you. Dwergar, dark dwarves chopping Myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The Sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakewood.
The Sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwergar invaders near Lake's edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
Dwergar killed their children. They should pay the price for the cruelty.
Deep purples swirl into familiar shapes. Gnomes in mining gear, chased by Dwergar.
The Dwergar seek a gnome. It is a guest. We breathe life into our enemy's flesh. The dead make a fine host for my growing children. You may not. The spores hear only the circle. They dance to no other harmony.
The Sovereign gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
Riches of magic and mind. Cleanse the rot and they are yours. You do the Circle a service. We will await word.
What if it greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon?
No peace.
We've had some rest. Maybe we can still go back for the others.
No, Lunkbug. Our work is bigger than any one of us, even Walbran.
Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight. But let us observe the customs of the locals.
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into your skull, the spores connecting mind to mind.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service. Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than that of the fungi. The feeling is mutual, friend. I have only passing familiarity with the surface races. But I found that there is as much to learn from an individual as there is from a community. So it is with the Myconids. They live in harmonious unity, but each has a unique personality. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place. It's curious to find a surface dweller here. What has brought you down so deep? A common phenomenon in the Underdark, I'm afraid. Could I ask what you were searching for to begin with? You were infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Omelium!
I hope this is important, Blurg. My Zerkwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside his head, but he hasn't turned.
No ceremorphosis. That's impossible, but intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted?
Geich, your head will make a fine trophy for my queen.
Please hold. I understand your rage against my kin. One of my brethren forced a tadpole into your eye. Or ear, perhaps? But I assure you, I stand with the Society of Brilliance, not the colonies of my people.
Fool! They infest your head and invade your dreams, and still you would parley.
I ask only that you refrain from violence. I respect that your opinion of my kind may be charged. If that settles matters for the time being, would you like a diagnosis? Open your mind to me. Let us see what lurks within.
As the Meloon's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive, awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis. No. It appears to be shielded from physical and magical influence. And even without the shield, the extraction would involve severe cranial trauma. It is not ideal. The process would surely kill you. But not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new examination. A Nautiloid? Fascinating. I have never set foot on one myself. They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion. Of course, I am sorry I cannot assist you in its removal. But I have an idea.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind. I do not intend to shatter its protection. I need only bypass the interference that prevents me from communicating with the lava. A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence. I would require a fresh tongue of madness and Timisk spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous. Timisks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory. My formula will hamper the more harmful effects once the mushrooms are brewed into a potion. Your sanity, however much you possess, should remain intact.
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mystra as a cleric. She is quite fond of her garden. Lenore has always been a lonely sort. Nature was her only companion. I offered her the chance to join the Society, but she refused. Her experiments on Susa bark took priority.
May your travels be safe and swift. I have never seen anything like it, Blur. Is my species evolving?
Perhaps, but at such an accelerated rate.
It simply shouldn't be possible.
How is your more personal research progressing?
Not well. The nutrition my species receives from other minds is difficult to emulate.
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries? Understandable. We are small in number and rarely stay in one place for long. Yes, but it has abundant natural resources. Spores, water orbs, Trillimac. I've studied them for years.
There is rare magic in the Underdark too. Fairsras. It radiates from the earth, warping, teleportation, and divination magic.
This is not a wasteland. It is a glorious ecosystem. Every civilization here could thrive without conflict. I observed the fight from a distance. Combat is not my field of expertise, but the Myconids handled themselves well enough. I do enjoy a good bargain, if anything in my private collection is to your liking. Very well. I have mushrooms to cattle. Have you spoken with...
Go ahead.
Yes. She is cataloguing coital and fertility rituals. I greet you, child of the sun. How has your search for the I was born with a propensity for arcane magic my people despise. It gave me the strength to resist the Elder Brain. Every waking hour I pushed back against its dire hold. My wizardry empowered me. The moment its control shattered, I fled. Before the colony discovered, I had defected. In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains, he required souls. A perfect symbiosis. But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company. And thus I now feed from those who act against the Society's goals. Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence if they comprehend the cost, yes?
Fungus and mold glaze the servant's face and body. Through music and vision, the Sovereign reveals its origins. You see a frothing Dwegar, axe drawn, crazed by bloodlust, bearing down on a young Myconid. The frightened Myconid circle conjures mildewed vines. They encircle and transform the Dwegar. It now belongs to the circle. It will obey the Sovereign.
After the light comes the bang. Step away. Step away.
But at least they're peaceful.
Fleshwalker, tongue talker. Far you've come. Reach into memory. Tell me of home.
It cringes in response to your sunny vision. It reveals its own home in reply. A humid cove filled with decaying Myconid corpses.
Dwegar destroyed my people. I am a sovereign with no circle. This circle does not welcome me. But I have heard the song. You mean to cleanse the Dwegar rot. I mean to join you. In death, your foe becomes your ally. I will raise it. You may command it. I am the danger, and I am the cure. They erased my people. I will erase theirs. Remain in the Underdark, and I will follow. We cleanse the rot together.
What have they done to you? Maybe the Myconids thought they were helping.
What's that?
We've had some wreck.
The creature's song rumbles within you, neither warm nor welcoming.
You don't know the half of it. With a bit of luck, we'll meet a beholder.
A sushi tree.
Deep.
These things drain away one's
Fresh.
magic.
Some monster did
Shouldn't
this,
linger here.
marking its territory.
What is this? These flowers. They make my blood run as cold as ice.
The witching hour. Allow me to demonstrate.
Ready for another round?
Spend much time in the Underdark.
Some. And you? Seems a perfect hunting ground for, you know.
Perfect. You tried drinking an Earth Elemental's blood.
One can't
always be a gentleman.
Bye forever, pal. Covered.
No gloom, all doom.
Watch this.
Can't give up. Swift and leap.
My love! Why?
The witching hour.
My word.
Such depth to the shadows. I don't care what others say about the Underdark. It's beautiful down here.
I'm used to a crypt's gloom. This is something. There better be a soft bedroll in my near future.
Something's guarding that forge, and it's weak to this hot hammer.
A chill runs through you. Your magic, the fire that burns within, is fading. The magic in your fingers sparks, but your spells fail again and again, consumed by the Susa flower.
Hey, what's wrong? You look spooked. Gone. But you're a sorcerer. Isn't magic you? It's the bloody Underdark. Never know what mad shit you're gonna run into down here.
What to do?
I've never seen a tree like that. The bark must be a rarity. Rough tempest I will raise.
I can't even catch my breath.
Certainly.
Fuck yes.
Let's spill some blood.
The blade will not bend.
Strike hard, strike fast.
That's curious.